Welcome back to Nonsense, everybody. It is 11:11 on the dot. How are ya? Make a wish, first of all. Did you just wish, or did you watch me wish?
No, well, I was looking here, but I wished myself.
I was looking in here.
You need to stop looking out there, and you need to start looking in here.
Do you know what happened a couple weeks ago? And I said all men need therapy. My mom and dad had like a party with a bunch of friends or whatever, and one of the friends is a recent divorcee, and he got together with some other girl, but he said to his friends like, oh, you know, like I'm scared of being alone, whatever. And everyone's kind of like, oh, she seems like a gold digger kind of vibe. And I'm like, hold it right there. Like, this is the tea that my mom was telling me. And I was like, hold it right there. First of all, this man needs therapy because he is looking, or not just therapy, to look within himself, if anything. He is looking for someone to complete himself when he has not learned to love himself. He cannot survive without a woman or some other person to depend on. No, sir. After your divorce, you need to take some time for yourself and not just hop into another relationship because you're going to fuck that one up too. Or not you personally, but the things that went wrong in your past relationship might happen again. And I was explaining this to my mom, and it was like, it wasn't connecting for her. And I was like, did anyone have therapy when y'all were younger? Or, like, talk about your feelings? Or, like, love yourself?
They really didn't.
Y'all didn't. They just got on with it.
They really didn't.
I mean, it's true. They had to get on with it. But, like,
well, yeah.
Now you can try. Just love yourself, sir.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying, I guess, is... I was like, this poor man, he's just dating someone he doesn't even really like. Because he's just, like... I need someone. And the whole friend group was like, we don't really like her. So, like, the vibe was kind of off. It was so weird. They told me a story. These are full-grown adults. Like, these are, like, people entering their older age, like, stages of age. And, age. That's Mila rustling below the bed. Mila!
Which we still have the bed out because of New Year's. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy 2020.
I know it's a little late in the game, but we've been fucking busy.
We've been busy.
We just had, like, with exams, the Christmas break, getting back into school and everything.
Fuck, man. And working all break.
And work and relationships but we're back. And we're ready to rumble.
Listen to this. So, a group of adults.
Yes.
This is a good story. It's not that great. I hyped it up too much. Okay. So, it's a group of adults.
Well, now I don't want to hear
at the party. Well, now I don't even want to hear
it.
It's just odd. So, this woman, like, they were all playing a card game, and she didn't know how to play, so they're like, we'll tell you to play, whatever. And then she left mid-card game when it was, like, her turn, and her boyfriend, who was friends with the main group, left with her to go see where she went. And when they came back, he spoke for her. She didn't say anything. She just sat down, and he was like, she doesn't want to play anymore.
What?
And she didn't speak the rest of the night.
What?
And was silent.
What do you think happened?
And they were like, he was like, she had a little bit of a panic attack.
How old was she?
Like 50 plus.
Huh. About a card game? Damn, so this is why you gotta deal with your shit when you...
Think about it. I'm just saying.
That's hard. You don't know what people go through.
I don't... deal with your shit, man. You know? It's a card game.
Yeah, that's wild.
My mom told me, and I was like, what? She was like, yeah, it was a little weird.
This is the same group of friends where the guy OD'd on weed?
Yes. That was the other party. Whatever.
These parties are wild.
Man, they're crazy.
These parties are crazy.
Fucking lit.
The brazy.
I think we told that story on the pod. I came home to a paramedic that I knew via Tinder.
Yeah,
we had talked to.
We definitely did.
So I booked it upstairs. I was like, fuck, I'm not talking to that guy.
Man, trippiest thing happened.
It was so trippy.
I might have already told you. Okay, Selena Zuzar, our friend, has a tiny spaceship tattoo. It's like a spaceship, like, taking off on the inside of her ankle on her right foot. Mm-hmm. I got it with her. It's very vivid.
TTT.
And I'm on Snapchat, and I have this guy that I matched with on Tinder. We never, like, went out or anything, but it's funny. I was with Hubert when this happened. And he's like, he zooms in on this tattoo on a foot, and he's like, crazy spaceship tattoo. And it's literally just a Snapchat. Zooms in. It's the exact tattoo. It's the exact same spot. It's like, whoever's wearing is wearing those half socks. And I'm like, is Selena with this guy that I matched with on Tinder? I was like, oh my god. I give her a call, and you can tell she was like, it was like 11 p.m. I'm calling her out of the blue. She's like, hello? And I'm like, where are you?
Where the hell are you?
And then she's like, I'm at home. And I'm like, hey, get this. I tell her the story. And I was literally like, on your right foot, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, inside. She's like, yeah. What the fuck? I screen recorded it and I sent it to her. And she was like, I literally checked to see if I was wearing black socks. Oh, actually, I'll show you.
Yeah, let me see. I need a visual.
It's not worth, like, seeing because you guys don't really know. But
yeah, I just need a visual.
I was like, the fuck?
Okay,
so... It was crazy.
Oh, like someone... Oh.
That is exactly her tattoo.
Oh, that's Matt.
In the exact... Yeah, that guy Matt T.
Not Matt Berry.
Not Matt, not anyone you know. We, like, talked for a while, but, like, every time I was like, let's go out, he'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
And then just like, dip?
Flake. But then, like, 3 days later, I'd be like, hey... I mean, it was annoying.
I don't understand men.
And you know what, actually? I heard, like, cause I'm going to delete him after this. But, like, you know when, like, someone posts a story and I heard his voice and I didn't like his voice.
Oh.
It was very, like, girly. And if I'm going to date a girly man, I might as well just date a girl.
Yeah, come on now.
Come on.
Don't put a wig on a pig.
What was that now?
Don't put a wig on a pig. Thank you.
Oh, no, I've heard that. Thank you. So, I feel like we haven't been here in a month. I feel like there's so much to say, yet there's, like,
there's so little to say, because once you summarize, I find, like, when you're talking about a week, you're like, that's the fucking craziest week of my life. But then when you look back on the month, you're like, bro, we didn't do that much. I don't know.
I don't even know what month it is.
I got through, you know? But
I'm barely scraping by right now.
I have my G test tomorrow, everyone, which I'm kind of worried about because, like, if I don't pass it, which is, like, not that likely, like, I'm confident in passing it, but if I don't on the off chance, then I have to, like, do everything before February. Like, somehow before sometime in February.
Oh, Rick, that's when your thing?
Rebook another test somewhere. And then otherwise I have to redo everything.
That sucks.
So I'm, like, a little nervous.
I think you'll be fine.
It's Woodstock, so, like...
Oh my god, y'all, I literally got pulled over today.
Yeah, let's talk about some driving stories.
Oh my god. I was going down... For those of you who know, like, everybody speeds in this area. That's why there was a speed trap.
Bro, it was a speed trap, dog.
Speed trap, dog.
I was fucking set up.
But
bro was fucked.
I was cruising. I wasn't really paying attention. Honestly, my Apple Music started playing, which is usually, like, not good music.
But sometimes you're in the mood for that.
It was, like, already pretty loud. And Sia was playing, and it was 1 Million Bullets.
Mm-hmm.
And that song... She's like, 1 million bullets, babe. And, like, I was like into it. It was loud. And it's a 60. And I'm going, like, at a crisp 85. Slowing down, though. Like 85 was
I'm rounding a corner.
Like, 85 was the max. I'm coming up to the lights. Like, signal's on. I'm going to turn left. And I literally, like, look at it. It was funny because I looked at my speed. And I was thinking, I'm going a little fast. And then I glance up and I see the cop car. And I was like, fuck. Toast.
Like... already lights on?
No, but I saw it just sitting there, waiting.
Bait.
Oh, I was damn it. So then I'm braking into the lights. So I'm like, maybe they just think I'm braking because I was like, maybe they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. So then I turn and, like, as I'm turning, I see them pull out behind me and put the lights on. So then right after, this is, like, right by STA for those of you who know.
STA.
So, like, now I'm pulled over right in front of STA and she comes up and she's like, you were going 85 in a 60. She didn't say it like that. She was actually very nice.
She was actually very nice.
And I was like, who, me?
Who?
And then I couldn't find my my ownership. I, like, gave her my insurance. I gave her my driver's license. And I'm like, I have, like, the car manual, and that's where I put it in. Oh, sorry, guys. And I'm, like, looking through the papers, and it's not there. And I'm like, give me 1 second. And then I open up my console.
Yeah.
And, like, looking through. There's also, like, a bunch of papers in there, and then there was, like,
a weed cookie?
Old, like, weed cartridges and shit, so I'm like, I'm not gonna pull this. So then I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I can call my dad and, like, see where it is.
Yeah.
She's like, no, it's fine. So then she goes back to the car, makes me wait for 15 minutes.
That's a long
time. I don't know if
time.
Pulled over in the nighttime, but you know that spotlight? They angle it so that it hits your mirror.
Ow.
So that it shines into the car. So then I'm, like, sitting like this the whole time because it's shining into my eyes and it was so bright.
Yeah.
And then I ended up finding my ownership.
Where was it?
Hopefully my dad doesn't watch this episode.
Does he watch anything?
It was in my... he's looked it up before. It was in my console, but there's one button that gives it deep, and then there's one button that gives it shallow. It was in the shallow one.
In the shallow.
You just watched that.
I just watched A Star Is Born last night. Sorry.
But yeah, so she came back and she was like, well, before she left, she said, she was like, have you had any, like, tickets before? Yada, yada, yada. So,
yeah.
No, I have no incidences. So she said, she's like, I'll probably reduce it for you.
That's nice. That's so nice of her.
Yeah.
Tell them what the actual, like, charge is.
Well, she said, she comes over, she's like, so the charge for 25 over is $175 fine and 3 demerit points. And I was like,
come again. Holy fuck, you got so lucky.
She's like, I'm only doing 75 and a 60, so she charged me $52.50, no demerit points.
Yo, if you got the full charge, that would have fucked up the rest of your semester. Just done.
I think I would have just dropped it at school.
I would have too. You would have been like, well, what's the fucking point of any of this shit?
Job and then
yep. You know what?
To the mountains.
Do you know
died.
what? Hey, in the Foodland group chat, Taddy and Rosie were like, yo, we worked together this week, and I was like, I wish I was there. What the fuck?
That's funny.
I wish I was. I kind of do. I loved working. Like, working during the break was so nice because you could come home. You don't have to think about anything. You could just chill the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Or, like, go out or do whatever. Like, I could sleep over at Ben's and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Or I could go out with you guys and not worry about it, you know? Like,
so much, yeah. And then you're like, should we go out? You're like, I only work the next day.
Yeah, who cares? Plus, it's so rewarding because in the moment you're making money right away. Where you're at school, you're like, I'm losing money right now.
I know.
I mean, you are gaining knowledge and yada, 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 but, like, yeah. You know? I really liked working.
Yeah.
For the 2 weeks.
I know,
and you
now
get
that
that payoff.
School, I was like, I'm not ready for this.
No. People have already really been into it, and I'm not ready to go. So
I know people are like, we've been doing this. I'm like, what?
I'm already at the hospital, y'all, so it's kind of,
that's crazy.
Fast-paced.
It is fast-paced.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, there's, like, surgeons running around and shit, like, getting their coffee. I had no idea where they had a Tim's there. They have one spot where it looks like you order, so you order there, and then there's another spot where it looks like you order, but, like, you don't pay there. So I moved over to the other side to pay after I ordered. And the one lady was like, you pay over there. And it was like a big cafeteria, like main cashier. And I was like,
oh,
thank you. I would have been here for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because no one at the hospital gives a fuck. They'll let you stand there for 5 minutes.
Someone will watch you. And then by the 5th minute, they're like, ma'am.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, let's see how long she waits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care.
I was actually, when I was at LCBO, right before, it was like right in the Christmas break, like before New Year's and stuff. And I was waiting in line. And they had like, in the aisles, they had, like, stands set up being, like, this is the wait line for 1 and 2, this is the wait line for 3 and 4, but, like, it was in the aisle, so, like, if you didn't come up that specific aisle, you would have no idea. So we were all on, like, the 3 and 4, and then we, like, moved, we saw, like, it was, like, moving faster, so we went there, and then they were like, can you go over there, please? And it's not a big deal, but we're all thinking, like, okay. And the one woman was like, this is so stupid. I was like, okay, Becky, we're all thinking it, but can
like,
you please pipe down?
Girl.
Just think it. Can you calm down? She's so high energy right now.
She's just happy.
She's just, like, so high energy right now.
It's just, like, throwing off my chakra and my vibes.
Chakra, like, oh, my God, Anna.
Look at her face.
So, where I left you guys last, I was seeing Hubert. We are still seeing each other.
I love it. It feels like a celebrity interview where they're like, oh my God.
Am I seeing anybody? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I went to Toronto for his birthday and, like, met all of his friends and stuff. Spent the weekend. It was really fun. The sex is, like, bang, bang. Real great. Having a good time with that. Thank you, sir. He doesn't watch this.
Thank you, sir.
I told him, actually, I was like, we gotta go record so I could talk about you. I think he thinks that we sit here and, like, dish.
Like we're 14.
I mean,
we just talk about gas prices, insurance. You have to look that up, actually, if, like, getting a ticket will increase your insurance.
Yeah. I feel like it'll go on my record for my next payment, because I pay it by the year.
That'll be on your record.
Like, it's already paid.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maybe it won't affect it at all. It's just a ticket.
I don't want to think about it. I'm not going to tell my dad until he asks about it.
It's just a ticket.
It's just a little ticket.
What's the problem?
15 over.
Please. Actually, that's not even a lot if you think about it.
I know. I was driving 25 over, though.
Yeah. 50 over is like they take your car right away, right?
They're like,
give me your car.
They're like, you're screwed.
I watched the news one time and it was like somewhere, I bet you it was in Florida. And they were like, woman goes 150 over the speed limit. And they were like, what do we even do with you? Like, she's like, okay, take my car. What else can you do? Jail.
Throw her ass in jail. Go to jail,
Florida.
bitch. No. My mom's in Florida right now.
Already? I guess that's why you have Mila, right?
She comes back on Wednesday.
She loves Florida.
They're having a grand
Every time. She's gonna live there.
Oh, they're definitely gonna, if they, like, can afford to, like, one of these days. Like,
I could see her and Pierre just, like, picking up and going and being like, we'll make it work.
She wouldn't be able to, last
not
that
see
long
everyone
away from, like, the grandkids and everything.
Oh, yeah.
From her James, from her
is she
baby
obsessed?
boy
Is she
James?
obsessed with James?
She literally says, James is my favorite. She's like, I just don't know what I would do without him. And, like, Jess is like, what about us? What about your other grandkids? Huh? My mom's like,
I don't really care.
James is the apple of my eye.
James is really cute, though.
He's so cute.
Damn, she's cutthroat. It's not even like, it's the only grandkid. It's not like the one precious grandkid. She's got, like, other grandkids. She's like, yeah, James.
Yeah. And then we're like,
well, he's the youngest.
We were like, what about us?
We are children.
All my children.
All my children. We just watched A Star is Born and they had Shangela in it.
Yep.
And Willem. It was so good. Ben actually really liked it. So did I. I mean, I've already seen it, but like...
I didn't know you'd already seen it.
Mm-hmm. So...
I loved it.
Because my mom had it on one time, so I was like popping in and out, kind of being like, oh, in the shallow. Ah.
Yeah, I bawled my eyes out.
Oh, God, when she sings it at the end,
God.
I will never love again.
Did I watch that in theaters? I think I did.
Probably. I think you did.
Yeah, I think I was like...
I'll never love again. And you're like, bitch! She's in that blue dress.
I'm a slut for Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, what the
she does,
fuck?
I'm like, amen.
Yeah. That was great. And also, what's his name? Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. You know what, really, like, the intro, where they're like, he's the rock chop. Like, I was sold.
I know.
First scene, I was sold.
It felt
like
like a documentary, almost. I was like, I'm ready to get cozy.
It's fun. Did I tell you that I watched Game Night again?
Game Night? No.
It's with Jason Y'all.
Jason Bateman?
And Rachel McAdams.
Anything Jason Bateman's in, I'm like, sold.
Yeah. Well, so me and Chris watched it on the flight back from Portugal last year.
Chris.
And it was just us. Like, Mark was asleep. Selena was asleep.
Selena was roofied.
Selena was roofied. So everyone was passed out. Well, the thing is, it was one of those flights where, like, every 5 rows, there was 3 seats that were empty.
Yeah. It's
kind of literally,
nice.
like, we took off, and the second it was like, ding. Mark flung himself.
Oh, my God.
into the 3 empty seats. So, like, he
Mark.
slept. It was so nice. So Selena had 2 spaces, because she had, like, Mark's space, and then Mark had the 3, and then me and Chris were just like, I guess we're up.
What the fuck?
Meanwhile, I'm like, legs spread over Chris. I'm like, I'm just gonna snuggle in.
Cozy bozy.
He's
like fuck. Yeah, he's the one who wouldn't sleep.
But we watched Game Night, and we were so tired that we couldn't tell if the movie was hilarious or if we were, like, delirious.
Also, like, it's Jason Bateman.
It was so good. Like, we were cackling on the airplane.
That's such a good feeling.
Like, it was so fun. And then, so I put it on for Hubert the other night, and I was a little baked when I watched it, but, like, it was just as funny. Like, just as funny. There's a point because...
I'm trying to remember
the premise of the movie is, like, they meet, they're both competitive, they love game nights. Jason Bateman's brother is, like, the more successful one, and he wants to host the game night. So, it's like a murder mystery. So the guy comes in to do the murder mystery.
Does someone die?
He says no, but he says, one of you will be missing by the end of the night. You have to find the missing person, right? So then these 2 guys, like, come in and break in to steal the brother. And they're all like, oh, great acting. But, like, it's a real break-in. And they're actually there to capture the brother because he's been doing some shady shit. So they're literally like throwing punches. They like move into the kitchen, and it's like this dramatic. It's like this dramatic fight scene, and then they pan back to the living room, and everyone's drinking wine and having cheese, and they're like,
"Oh damn, I love movies like that."
They're really committed. And like he drops his gun, and they think it's a fake gun, but it's real. And Jason Bateman's like holding it like this, and the one girl, like Rachel McAdams. She's like, everybody get down on the ground, thinking that it's like, thinking it's like actors and a fake gun, and she's like walking around, and she's like, boop. Sorry,
the nails.
She's like booping them with it and like swinging it around, and the criminals are like, Jesus,
girl.
It was just so funny. Everything about it is so funny. I loved it.
Maybe I'll watch that.
You should.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I love feel-good movies like that.
Tonight? What time do you have to be up tomorrow?
Yeah, it's not tonight. Sorry, I don't know. I have to be up at 8, which isn't bad.
I know, I'm just not a morning person. I struggle. Mr. Struggle. I'm Mr. Struggle.
Mr. Struggle. I still want to order his merch.
Me too. There's so much I want to order. Man, I woke up in my, like, fever dream at, like, 3 a.m. I almost bought
You're half asleep, you're like...
the baby pink Alphalete set. I want it. I don't have enough money. I want it so bad. Oh, man.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, we're keeping this one short. We gotta get back into the swing of things.
Let's get it going. We gotta get a schedule where, like, maybe we could switch days that we record.
Yeah, see what's popping.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in.
See you later.
See you next week, hopefully.
Bing bang.
I think we will. Goodbye.
Goodbye.